Hey, what's up? John Sonmez from simpleprogrammer.com. So I got another video for you today from SumoCon. I'm here in Austin, Texas, and I was enjoying some wonderful beef brisket barbecue. Although it was a little bit, it had too much. I'm supposed to be carving up, and it had fat, but I was a little bit conflicted for a little bit there. But I couldn't pass up on it, so it was great. I'm feeling pretty good here. I'm getting ready to tomorrow morning. I will be running at 6 a.m. with some other sumolings that are up for it. We'll see. It might just be me. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I wanted to give you a little bit of a story, because one of the things that I talk about a lot at Simple Programmer, and one thing that I think is really important, is this idea of, and I was just talking to someone the other day at a meetup group. Maybe that's time for, I'll talk about that in another story, but about this idea of never go in the front door, right? Always, this is going to sound bad, go around the back door, right? Don't go to the front door. What I mean by that is don't take your resume and go through HR, because and this relates to the bigger idea of gatekeepers, right? It's no surprise, right? You can check out the video that I'm not a fan of gatekeepers. I know I did a video on this, so I'm just not, right? Because I don't feel like there's a reason why you should be blocked. If you got the talent, if you got the skill, no one should be able to judge you and stop you from getting in because of some criteria or some stupid thing like that, right? If you can do the job, you should get the job, right? But not everyone thinks like that, right? There's gatekeepers for a reason. So one of the tests, right, that I think is a valid test is, can you get around the gatekeeper, right? So I'm going to tell you a story here. I was talking to a dude here at SumoCon. His name is Frank, awesome guy, and he was telling me about a friend of his. So he worked at a company that you may know of called Rackspace, right? Pretty big technology company. I think it was like the #1 place to work, like in the world for some time. It might even be now, I don't know. But anyway, he was working for this company. He was a sales guy there. And he said he had this buddy, and this buddy was a really good programmer, and he had this job, right? And he looked at this job description at Rackspace, and it perfectly fit this dude, right? It was like perfect for him. And so he contacted his buddy and said, hey, do you want me to put in your resume? Are you interested in this job? And he looked at the job, it was a perfect match. Like, this is like amazing, right? This is a match made in heaven. So he gets the resume from his friend, he hands it into HR, and a couple days later, he asks his friend if he got a call. No, dude, I didn't get a call. So he says, okay, well, I don't know what's going on. Give him some time. Like, they're definitely going to call you. A couple more days go by, so it's like a week. Ask his friend, did you get a call? No, dude, I didn't get a call. What's going on, right? So he says, okay, I don't know what's going on. Another week passes, still no call. So he's kind of a little bit ticked off here. He goes down to HR, talks to the HR lady that's there, and he says, hey, did you get that? I gave you a resume for my friend. And she says, oh yeah, I got it. And he's like, why didn't you call him? And she's like, that guy. Oh yeah. And so she pulls out his resume, and you're not gonna believe this, right? This is the world that we live in. Understand this, right? This is why I'm teaching you these things. She pulls out the resume, she shows him, she looks down on there, and she says, look, see the programming languages that he listed on his resume? Well, the one we're looking for, he listed 8 of them, and he listed that one last. So, Frank is, he blows his mind, right? Just like it's blowing my mind, and I'm sure it's blowing your mind right now. Are you kidding me? Are you shitting me? How could this be? Like, do you think that just because he listed it last, maybe he's proficient in all 8 of these programming languages, right? Like, everything else matches. He's a perfect match for this job. I recommended him, right? How could you not call him? Call him now, right? And so she says, okay, yeah, I'll call him. Okay. And then she calls him, and he gets a job. He's working there for like 4 years, right? So, that worked out, because not all of us have a buddy Frank, right? I hope you've got a buddy Frank, but if you don't have a buddy Frank, what's your plan, right? Your resume is just going to go to the gatekeeper, and they're just going to toss it in the friggin' trash bin, and you're not going to know why you didn't get a call. So So what can you do about this? Okay, so this is why, again, I would encourage you to check out, if you haven't already, my How to Market Yourself as a Software Developer course. Check that out, right? Because that's going to tell you how to get around the gatekeepers. I'll give you another resource here. The other resource is in my book, Soft Skills, which there's an Audible version if you want to listen to audio. I like listening to audio versions, or you can get the book. You can check that out, and I've got chapters in there about dealing with gatekeepers. You can stay on this YouTube channel. That's another option, right? Because I definitely talk about these topics here. So anyway, figure out some kind of plan. Whatever you do, do not go in the front door. I've got some resources. If you got some more questions, if you want to figure out some other ways to not go in the front door, to go around the back, I'm happy to help you. Stay tuned to this channel. One way that you can do that is just subscribe. Click the subscribe button, and you can leave a question if you want to send a comment below, or you can always email me at john@simpleprogrammer.com. And I hope you have a great day, and take care.